Hello. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? Hi, bestie. What time is it for you? Is it nighttime? Hello, guys. 8:47 p.m. is nighttime. Just getting my list ready, guys, for some readings. Guys, I had a weird ass fucking dream last night. Oh my god. It's like so weird. And I know exactly what it means too, which frustrates me. Oh my god, I always do that. I like add up the numbers on the back of license plates. And it always gives me validation. Okay, oh my gosh, I have to show you guys this new tarot deck I got. So first, the box is already beautiful, right? Just wait. The fucking cards are like the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. Look at these cards. Okay, wait, this is like literally oh my god, look at that. And they have like fairies on them too. This is like, I saw this and I was like, I need this in my collection. Like this, I never thought about it, but I actually collect tarot cards. Like it is my job, but I definitely collect tarot cards and I never thought about it like that. And there's like unicorns. Guys, look! Look how beautiful! Oh my god, I love. I love. I love. I love. I love. I love. I love them. It's called Shuttle Mirror Tarot. That's what it's called. So guys, I am doing paid readings today. If you would like to get on my list, then you can click on the link on my page and you'll click on my website and you'll find an option that says support me. And then you can type in either $35 or $55. So a $55 reading is going to be a longer, in-depth with Oracle and Tarot. And a $35 reading is going to be just Tarot. But either one, you can ask one question, whatever you'd like, and you can ask anything, really anything you want. But my list is open right now because I've only been live for like 5 minutes, so. I know that Jesus loves me. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you don't know what readings are, then maybe, I don't know if you should be getting one. Okay, let's see here. I need to like pull something. I need to pull something for myself quick. Also, where are my mods? I need my mods up in here. Okay, I need some mods, y'all. What is that? Just pulling the Two of Cups now. Yeah, I know, guys. There's a lot of weirdos in the chat. I know it. Honey! Oh, cute. Okay, there you are. Okay, does anyone want to volunteer to be a mod? I can't do this. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. The cards I'm using, they're called Shutter Mirror Tarot. That's what the box looks like. That's so weird. Okay, yes. Just getting some mods up in here. Oh, Elizabeth, thank you so much. I'm happy my message resonated for you. Yes, I know. I already know you got me. Okay, I'm recruiting people. Recruiting mods. Okay, perfect. Okay, I got some mods. I got like 3 mods. Like, I think that's good. And maybe my other mods will come in as the live keeps going. Send again, I missed it. Got it, yes. Okay, anyone else? I know the comments are so bad. Anyone else want to be a mod? We're just doing this before we get into the readings because I cannot have these comments coming at me while I'm reading people's energy. Love you. Love you guys. Some people are saying yes, but like, I don't trust them. Okay, I'm not seeing many like actual strawberries in here. Okay. Thank you for asking me how I am. How are you, Hailey? I've been better, honestly. I'm feeling fucking weird. I'm feeling weird today. I'm having like a lot of internal shifts going on. It's definitely positive, like lots of positive change, but definitely a lot going on. But guys, if you would like to get on my list, I'm currently doing paid readings. So I have $35 readings and I also have $55 readings. So my $35 readings are just tarot. So you can ask one question, whatever you'd like. And I'll just answer your question with tarot. And then $55 readings are longer, in depth with oracle and tarot. So if you would like to buy a reading, then you can click on the link on my page and then you can click on my website and you'll find an option that says support me. You'll click on that and you'll type either 35 or 55 depending on which reading you'd like. Okay, mods, where are we? Where are we right now? My free readings are the readings that I post on YouTube. Okay, guys, we need more mods. Like, who's volunteering? We need some dedicated mods here. Oh, hello, new subscriber. Oh my God. Yeah, no worries. If you don't feel like you have the energy to mod, then you don't have to do it. Oh, I love you, Mika. I love you too. Jesus died for you. Okay, so that means I can't live my life? Like, I'm aware. Aw, sweet. Okay, guys. No, I don't do OnlyFans. What are with these fucking comments? Can we get some readings up in here? That is what this live is for. I don't do OnlyFans, guys. No. So, if anyone would like to get a reading and get on my list, I offer personal... Oh, wait. Not me opening this like it's a YouTube video. So, I have $35 readings, and then I also have $55 readings. So, my $35 readings... Somebody just bought a reading. Is with just tarot, and my $55 readings are with Oracle and tarot, and they're in depth. So link is in my page, on my page if you'd like to get a reading. We have Damon on the list right now. Okay, Damon, let's get into your reading. So you got an in-depth reading. I literally, okay. Damon, let me know if you're here. I think I see your name here, your username. So I just want to know you're here before I read your question. Yeah, no, Elizabeth, you can literally remove them all. Like, remove it all of them. If they're saying anything weird, get rid of them. Damon, can you comment, please, so I just know that you're here? Okay, yes, I see you. Okay, so how is she feeling? I'm gonna start here with this deck. Oh my god. This is a really interesting message. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, so when it comes to the energy here of her family, this is really loud, that whatever's going on with her family, she could actually have a tendency to people please or to overgive. Like if something's happening, whether she's like blaming herself, she's putting a burden on herself, like there's a lot going on with that. Something that your guides are actually wanting you to step in and do as like a masculine energy in her life is giving her power back by being like, you don't need to do anything for these people. Like, they're not doing anything for you. Like, you're allowed to be happy within your own life circumstances, regardless of what's going on with your family. Like that's kind of an energy that's coming through here. So we have love conquers all. I'm going to clarify this with tarot, but ecstasy, this card is being clarified by maddened. So there is a really big loud energy here that she is actually in the awakening, like a revitalization within her energy that's actually going to come through her perspective of how she deals with these family issues. Because the first card out is anti-hero in the reverse position. So this tells me that right now her energy when it comes to this situation is not exactly like, let me take charge of this, like let me be different, let me stand out. It could more so be people pleasing of like, let me do what's right, let me do what I need to do, let me show up to these people. And she's never actually listening to how she feels in her body about the situation. So with that being clarified by energy and then love conquers all, there is a vibe here for you to help her encourage choosing what feels best for her, regardless of how that's going to make other people feel. So she could be working through a people-pleasing energy. The Hierophant reversed, as I'm saying that. So the Hierophant in the upright position is about like traditional. So you're doing something that you were always taught that way. You're always taught to see things that way. When this is in the reverse position, you're encouraging her to go outside of her traditional mindset when it comes to listening to her body. So yeah, there's a really big vibe here. It's like, this is why she's so burnt out. And she actually has control over this. See, Seven of Cups is coming through. Seven of Cups, like there's so many options. Her energy is very burnt out and it's really, really extended. A few things, especially with the love conquers all. So you don't even need to like outright be somebody that communicates to her. Like you shouldn't be overgiving. You shouldn't be people pleasing. Like you can actually speak through action. So this is you giving time. Like I'm literally seeing a scene in a show that I've seen where this guy, like his girlfriend recognizes that like she needs some alone time, like they've been spending too much time together, so he drew her a bath with like roses and he was like, you can sit in this bath for 2 hours, like I'll be downstairs, like enjoy your alone time. So there is even something here about you taking an action to refill her cup. If that's not something she's doing, you as the masculine take an action to make sure that she does that. So you do something special for her to have alone time. So you're kind of like forcing her in a romantic, loving way to show up for herself. So that is another way to kind of encourage this. And then if she has some time to decompress and, you know, relax and be patient or present in her own energy, that might even help her come to the realization on her own that she's been overextending her energy. So you're really being asked, I see I'm cutting into the Two of Cups now. You're really being asked to support her in a non-traditional way. Like don't people please and just be like, yes, do whatever you want. She'll like keep overgiving to your family. Your energy is like, help her in a loving way, go outside of her comfort zone when it comes to what she's dealing with. That's how this is coming through here, Damon. It's really sweet. It's really, really sweet energy. I got 2 more readings, guys, so let me put them on the list here. If you would like to get on my list, then you can get a $35 reading or a $55 reading. This was a $55 reading. This was an in-depth with Oracle and Tarot reading. It's like such a sweet message. And so if you want, $35 reading is just Tarot, so it's less in depth. If you want to get on my list, then you can click on the link on my page. You click on my website, you'll see an option that says support me. You'll click that and then you can type either 35 or 55. And right now I have 2 more people on my list. So if you'd like to get on, go ahead and send a payment over. Yeah, so it's $35 and $55 readings, guys. If one of my mods, or even anyone in the comments, wants to type that, I'll pin the comment. Like $35 and $55 readings, link in bio, or something like that. I'll pin it. How did you feel about that message, Damon? It's a really like loving, supportive message. Sophie! Sophie! Welcome. Oh. Whoops. What did I do? Did I put you in a timeout? Oh, I think I accidentally deleted it. Oh, shit. I accidentally deleted it. Sophie, can you type it again? Yeah, if somebody's not sure about getting a reading from me, you guys can just stay and watch me give other people readings to, you know, see if you vibe or not. And if you don't vibe, that's okay. Okay, so we have Nina, and then we have Payton. And then we have Ashley. Okay, that's everyone on my list right now. Some of these comments are wild, guys. Okay, so first is Nina. Nina, are you here? I didn't see if Damon answered. It's okay. Well, I really hope that reading resonated for you, Damon. Are you here, Nina? Nina, Nina. Nina. If you guys know, do you guys know that meme? Nina, Nina. And then we also have Jai. There's no way I'm pronouncing that right. Nina. Yes, if you guys would like to get on my list, I have $35 readings and I have $55 readings. $35 readings are shorter. $55 readings are long, in-depth with Oracle and Tarot. So if you want to get on my list, you can click on the link in my bio. You can click on my website, and then you'll find an option that says support me, and you'll be able to click on that and then type either 35 or 55. You can put your question with your payment, or you can ask it in the comments when it's your turn. It's up to you. But you can go ahead and send a payment that way if you want to get on my list. Is Nina here? Yeah, there's so many spams I can't find Nina. Nina. Oh, Carolina. Hello, love. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing good. I'm going through a lot, but I'm doing good. She is here. Text it. She is here. Okay, someone said she's here. I think I'm gonna trust that, right? She's here. Okay. Let me read your question and get into your payment here. It's 11:11. Maybe that's a sign or message for somebody. Don't you be asking if my nipples are pierced. Like, are you freaking kidding me, dude? Get a job. Get a job. You're all telling me to get a job. You get a fucking job on my live while I'm making money asking me if I have nipple piercings. The fuck? Like, what? Okay. What I need to know about my love life right now. Okay, love life reading. Nina wants to know what she needs to know about her love life. So even if you guys haven't bought a reading, you could still resonate with somebody else's reading. So if you feel called to stick around, then don't shy. Two of Cups is the first card out, Nina. Oh my goodness. So in this deck specifically, there's something here blossoming about your confidence when it comes to your love life. And I think this is related to your inner child. So I'm immediately getting an energy here that something you're being called to do is making sure that you're authentically expressing yourself in a way that aligns to your inner child. So sometimes, like, if we get caught up in like male validation or female validation in like whatever you're looking for, you can, try to conform yourself to some kind of construct that fits that person or that gender or what's attractive and what's not. So sometimes it just feels like your guides want to make sure that you're being consciously aware of expressing yourself in certain ways. So even connecting to your inner child and taking some time to be like, what do I feel cutest in? Like, that relates to my inner child. What classes do I want to go to? Where can I go that's going to make me feel playful and excited and fun? And the reason I'm doing that is because, like, there's a butterfly on this card here, and it's pink. And there's also a little girl that's wearing a pink dress. So the energy that I'm getting immediately is like when you start expressing yourself through your heart chakra, something else is going to come in and match your energy. So if you're feeling like your inner child wants to go here or go do this and act like this and dress like this, however you're expressing yourself is going to attract that person, and wherever you go might bring you to that person. So connecting to your inner child is really important for you right now. Yes, there's such a playful energy here. So I don't know why I'm channeling something about video games. If you guys would like to get on my list, then I have $35 readings and $55 readings, and the link is in my bio if you want to pay. You'll click on my website, and then you'll click on support, and then you'll type in either 35 or 55 to send a reading. Okay, yeah, see, this is loud, Nina. Like, there's something here. You actually might be at the beginning of this stage because the 10 of Swords is on the bottom and the Queen of Swords is in the reverse position underneath. So this does kind of feel like when it comes to your love life, you maybe are actually closing out a cycle of protecting yourself. And so protecting yourself can manifest in so many different ways. It can manifest as like having unrealistically high standards and not focusing on how love feels and only focusing on what it looks like. It can manifest as appearing or like dressing a certain way. Like, I don't know why something about fashion is coming through really loud. Like, I'm not sure if you're being asked to like experiment with fashion, but with the Fool and the Two of Cups, your guides are actually asking you to take a leap of faith when it comes to showing up for yourself, so you have something to lean on when you're not feeling confident and when you have fears come up in relationships. So right now, it's like if you have a fear or an insecurity that arises when you're dating someone or when you're like thinking about romance, you might immediately go to protecting yourself, which is like closing your heart. So right now, your guides actually want you to lean on being yourself. Become more comfortable expressing yourself. So if you're in a situation where you're uncomfortable and somebody might invalidate you, you lean on saying, well, it always feels good to be myself, so I'm just going to be myself, instead of saying, I need to protect myself, so I need to hold back. So you're actually learning to lean on opening up and that feeling better than what closing off feels like. So if you are somebody that protects themselves from love or closes off, whether that's through codependency or avoidance, then that really feels like something that you're being asked to heal right now through the actions you're taking in self-expression. Yeah, see, the Two of Cups, look at this energy. So you see how this is like light and fun? Like, this is the kind of connection you're attracting, and this is the Two of Cups. And it's being clarified with the Devil. This is the subconscious energy. This is what you're clearing out. There's almost like an addiction to wanting a relationship or feeling like you need a relationship. And that is the energy here when you're protecting yourself. Because if the person you're going after isn't giving you exactly what you want or isn't showing up for you the way that you've envisioned or the way that you've attached to, that might cause you to close your heart. So now your energy is like, well, just because this isn't perfect and just because this isn't like a fairy tale, it doesn't mean that I can't protect myself, but it also doesn't mean that I can't have an open heart and protect myself at the same time. So there could be like an all or nothing energy here for you where it's like either it's everything I want and I'm fully giving to it, or it's not what I want and I'm fully closing off. So your guides kind of want you to say, I have fun being myself, so I'm going to allow myself to explore more openly without expectations. That's something that's coming through really loud here. Seven of Cups in the reverse position with the Two of Swords. Yeah, like you're seeing things for what they are rather than for what you want them to be. That's also some big advice in your love life as well. And the Page of Cups. If a rainbow could be significant for you, whether you see a rainbow anywhere, once you start working on this or whatever you're doing when you see a rainbow, it could literally be your guides just saying, like, keep doing what you're doing. Like, you're on the right path of creating something to leaning on an open heart. She's like smelling a rose in this flower as well, or in this card, in this flower. Flowers could be significant. Roses could be significant here. That's what I'm saying is like slow down and smell the roses. Like that's the kind of energy that I'm getting for your love life is don't like rush for an outcome. Don't rush for something to be perfect. Just enjoy getting to know somebody without expectation. Enjoy being seen. Enjoy being yourself. And instead of like fearing if that's going to be good enough or if that's going to lead to a relationship, just be like, this is fun. Dating is fun. Like, that's the kind of energy. Dating is fun. Like, you get to see, like, oh, does this person match my vibe? Like, is this person the one? Like, you know, and if they're not the vibe, that's okay. Like, then you know that they're not the vibe and you know you can go on another date with a different person. But if you're so attached to the outcome, then every single person you meet, you're going to be like, this has to be the person. And if they're not, I'm never going to find my love and I'm going to be so sad. Like, that's the kind of energy here that we're letting go of with the Two of Cups and the Devil is having some kind of attachment. And then the last card here. And something I'm noticing as well, this is really loud. So it's like you're walking away from just like having gone through so much in love that you always feel like you have to protect yourself. And you're actually shifting, enjoying it. Like just because you've been wounded doesn't mean you can't enjoy romance. But you know how it's like this card is really dark? It's actually mirroring the Fool card, which is, you know, is a new beginning, going out of your comfort zone. But what I love about it is the card is actually very dark, but she's the brightness. So you're actually like taking what you've been through, taking some type of addictions, and you're transmuting it into something that actually feels beneficial for you when it comes to romance. So this is a really healing energy. And underneath the Fool is the Nine of Wands, and it is just a heart. It almost looks like a strawberry. That's so funny, but it's a heart. So right now, like you're being called to be very vulnerable in romance. Fully be yourself, fully be authentic, and recognize that if something doesn't go wrong or something doesn't go your way or it doesn't end up going the way that you want, it's not because of you. It just means that maybe that person isn't the one. So if you're not attached from the beginning, then you can release it and continue dating, continue finding the next person. So this is definitely a slow energy. Don't rush yourself when it comes to this, but just again, the more authentic you are, the more you're going to attract this same kind of energy through your heart center. And a heart center is an open heart. This heart is not running to anybody, and it's also not holding on to anybody. It is just there. That's an open heart energy where I'm not going to push it away because I'm afraid, and I'm not going to hold on to it for dear life either. I'm just going to let it be what it is. So that's your advice when it comes to your love life right now, Nina. Nina. I literally can't get that out of my head. I'm so sorry. I really hope that resonated for you, Nina. I don't even know if I'm going to see. Okay, next is Payton. Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday, love. Yay, it did. Nina loved it. Oh my god, yay. How are you guys seeing these messages? I literally do not see Nina's message. Oh, I'm so happy that somebody else felt that reading as well. Oh, I'm happy that resonated for others. Okay, Payton is up now. Are you here, Payton? Sophie, yes, let me pin this now. I accidentally deleted it last time. Okay, somebody else got a reading here. Megan is also on my list. Hi, I'm here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we are doing paid readings, guys. Link in bio. Like, look at the pinned comment if you'd like to get on my list. How will my last go? LSAT go this week. What is an LSAT? Is that like a test? I need to know what it is for context. I love like reading out a hate comment and it just literally gets muted immediately. Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. That's amazing. Okay. Bro. I'm gonna say that, but let me finish the reading. This is really positive. Did you see that fly out? Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is, okay, so this is very positive. I feel 9 of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So what's really interesting to me is I actually feel like this is something that you're stressing about. And I can feel so strongly though that this is something you've put a lot of effort into. So whether this is like you studying a lot, you know, doing research, even if it's just mental energy, you've prepared for this. So I just have to say that. With you having prepared for this, obviously, you know, stay positive, but literally I'm going to show you this card on the bottom of the deck because it is so loud. It's literally papers, literally a book with swords in it and a fairy, like, ding! So this, to me, this is telling me that right now, this is representing your fears and anxieties about the situation. But what's happening is that your anxieties are kind of like stressing on the fact that you've already done so much and you're still not feeling prepared. So with that being said, you're actually being asked to let go of the outcome. You're actually being prepared, like, to trust yourself within the actions that you've taken and do something that's actually relaxing for yourself to feel more confident in your body about the situation. So this is detaching from the actual physical labor and the mental work because you're coming out here with the Emperor and the King of Wands upright. So this is telling me that emotionally on the left side, you've already taken the action that you need to take when it comes to understanding the knowledge. King of Wands on the right side with the 10 of Wands reversed, any burdens that you've been carrying about this situation, you've taken action on. So now it's time to take a step back and step into the reality where you had the outcome that you want. This is resonating so much. I've been trying to detach from the outcome through meditation and tapping the last. That is so amazing. I feel that. So within the outcome, I'm feeling really positive because the first card out here is the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Pentacles. So the Wheel of Fortune is obviously an energy of fated things happening. 70 for 2 small questions. 35. Yes, you can do that, of course. Yes, I will put, if you send 70, I'll put you on the list for 2 questions, Latami. But this is telling me that you're actually going to receive a physical reward, but this isn't something that's like, oh, I've worked so hard for this. Like, yes, you have. And manifestations, obviously you have to work for your manifestations, but they are also fated for you. Like, you're fated to take steps towards things. Once you've already taken a step, that thing is already yours. So that's why your guides want you to detach, is because this is something that you felt so called to take so much action towards because it's meant for you. Now that you've taken the action and you've done everything that's within your control, now your guides are being like, this is meant for you. You've done everything you need to do. Now trust it. So you're closing out a huge, huge cycle of an all or nothing mindset. I feel that you have had a lot of, it's grinding, stress. The 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords are both out here. which tells me that this is closing out a huge mental cycle for you of fears controlling your actions, maybe not fully listening to your body, allowing fears to allow you to like suffer or grind. 10 of Swords is being clarified by the Queen of Cups. So right now you're bridging the gap between the energy of you that is like always stressing and always doing so much and the energy of you that actually wants to do something in the way that you want to do it that feels best for you. So however this comes through, this is really big advice that if you pass and you go on to the next step and everything's happening the way that you would like, don't forget your body. That's actually what you're learning right now through this waiting period before the test, is that you're now listening to your body and you're trusting in faith. Don't forget faith just because you move on to the next phase. Keep that and now move forward with that same consciousness, with that lesson as well. So the Emperor here is like, I need to take action on things, and that is very true. But the Queen of Cups is here saying, I also need to value how I feel, knowing that I want to enjoy what I do. So this isn't just like a period of rest and rejuvenation before the test. This is actually a lesson of you to say, I need to continue to listen to my body throughout this whole entire integration. But overall, it's going to go really well. The Page of Cups is on the bottom, which is receiving some kind of authentic message. We have the Temperance with the Wheel of Fortune. So you're actually learning to slow down here while be successful at the same time. But the Ace of Pentacles is validating to me that I think you're going to be receiving a positive reward concerning the work that you've done, with the Emperor clarifying it. Oh my gosh! I'm so happy it's resonating with somebody else as well. Yeah, so Payton, you got nothing to worry about. You have literally done everything you need to do. Okay. Sunuki. And then Sophie as well. Thank you so much. You definitely hit the nail on the head. I'm so glad to hear that. We'll be leaning into my yoga practice this next couple of days. Amazing! Yay! You're doing so good. The balance is there. Temperance upright. You're doing amazing. Okay, these are paid readings, guys. 1, 2, 3. Okay, next is Ashley. Ashley is next. So, Serene Flame. Oh, I love you. I love you guys. Oh, here you are. Okay. Oh my gosh, you were literally here like right at the beginning. Okay, Ashley, let's read your question. Oh, hold on. Somebody just got on the list here. Jackie is also on the list. Oh, and another one. You guys make me feel so much better. Like, seriously, I was having a weird morning. I feel so much better. And then Latami. Let me make sure I do 2 times 2. Times 2, 35. Okay, so 2 tarot readings here. Okay, can I read your question out loud, or would you like me to keep it private? I do not have an OnlyFans. Please stop asking me that. Oh my gosh, I used to mod for you on TikTok. Oh my god, and now you're a mod on YouTube. Private the name. Okay, I will not say the name. Okay, I used to mod for you on TikTok. It's Ashley. The past few weeks have cracked me open. Mercury direct feels like a breath of fresh air. I was celibate for a year and just started dating again. While it's been rough, it's opened my heart in a way I can't expect. Lately, all that openness is pouring towards blank, anonymous person. We've connected for 2 years. Love and care are mutual. We don't speak daily, so maybe no contact. Do whatever reading feels best. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a connection reading for you guys so we can see like what the vibe is, what's maybe the lesson between this connection for you guys right now. Oh, I can do subscriber only. Okay, maybe I'll do that on my next live. I didn't know I could do that. Thank you so much for letting me know that. Okay, somebody else just got on the list here. I had ChatGPT right there. Girl, same. Fucking same, girl. Girl, I literally love ChatGPT so much. And then Hannah is on my list too here. Okay. I'm actually gonna start here with the Mystic Martians. Guys, these are paid readings, okay? Hi, Erin! Hello, Queen! We need to unmod Stephanie G. Okay. Okay, I unmodded her. Thank you guys for letting me know. Lost mod privileges. Okay, Ashley. Ew. Still sideways. Is this reversed? Sideways. You guys are both like going through a lesson here. So with this connection moving slow, I can imagine why you guys are not like talking all the time, or it's not like, yes, let's jump in. Because I actually feel that you guys are definitely mirroring to each other like a divine feminine masculine lesson here. Hold on, I want to, yeah, exactly. I love that in the center. I love that. I just want to get into tarot first before I start talking. There's something here, Ashley, that's transforming about your confidence. It's coming out in 2 different cards. And what I feel like this confidence is concerning is your ability to like not only feel that like you deserve what it is that you want, you deserve the standards that you have, but to also be in an energy of communicating that in a connection and being strong enough to communicate it for you, knowing that if you don't get it, you will take a step back or you will walk away. So right now, what your guides don't want you to do is to be in an energy of like waiting, but they also don't want you to be in an energy of like chasing. So hold on, let me pull a few more cards for you. Yeah, exactly. Ace of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune coming through here. 4 of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Hierophant. I love this energy. So first, you guys are both in a soul searching period. That's literally how this connection feels. I want to first clarify, this is not something that's like, yes, you're going to be together. No, you're not. This is like, let's soul search and see if we find our way back to each other. Amazing. If we don't, amazing. So this person's energy, how it's coming through is they're actually working through like a wounded masculine energy. Blue avians is coming through in the sideways position with Agarthans. So that tells me that right now, this person, this is why soul searching is important, because you guys are actually being guided to like date other people. And you're always going to be an option to somebody at first. Like that's realistic. Like unless it's been communicated, we're in a relationship, we're only seeing each other, it's not unrealistic to respectfully be getting to know other people, because that's just you seeing like what flavor feels the best, what flavor tastes the best, you know, like, and then you're confident about the flavor that you choose. So with that being said, I'll get into that on your side, but for this person, he's currently working through a karmic cycle of Queen of Cups reversed energy and him being in a King of Pentacles reverse. So this is like unreliable, not showing up, emotional suppression, maybe prioritizing like money or work over connection and vulnerability. So this is something that right now he's actually being mirrored to through connections. So if this person is talking to other people or dating other people, they could actually be attracting people that mirror to him this pattern. So your energy is like showing up as Queen of Cups. This is how your guides want you to show up, which is, I'm not chasing you. And if you want to show up to me, then I'll give back kindness, but I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to hate on you or belittle you if you don't show up for me. But I'm also not going to settle if you come back and give me the bare minimum. I'm not going to love that, and I'm going to pull back my softness. But if you show up for me, then I'll give you softness. Like, that's the energy. It's just like very open-hearted. If it comes to you and it's what you deserve, you give back. If it comes to you and it's not what you deserve, you pull back. So that energy compared to Queen of Cups reverse, which is like, please, I want you, please, I'm always available for you no matter what, I'll take anything that you give to me. Like, that's a desperate energy. That's an energy that's codependent on the idea of what they want, right? That's not what you are. You maybe have been in that energy in the past. Maybe that's something that you've let go of. But with that being said, you're mirroring to this person what they actually want. So with them soul searching, again, soul searching is loud because it's always a choice. And so your choice could be him to be like, well, I'm actually not confident to not have somebody that doesn't need me. I'm actually not confident about that. So I actually would rather have a Queen of Cups reversed. Even though I'm not emotionally fulfilled, like my ego is getting fed. And he could choose that. Or he could choose to say, I really want to expand this connection because this connection is helping me grow and it's helping me find confidence outside of like external validation. So that's what the Blue Avians card sideways is about, is like he's actually learning to find confidence within himself rather than getting it from a connection. Over here to you coming through with confidence, you're actually going through the same thing, which is why you guys are mirroring each other's energy. So your energy is coming through with the Strength reversed and then Lyran's sideways, which is a card about confidence. So his card about sideways is about masculine confidence. This is just about confidence in general. So right now, you are working through a period of confidence of having it within yourself and what you deserve, and also knowing that there are many options available for you and there are many people that will give you what you deserve outside of attaching onto one person. So how you're being asked to move forward in your love life right now, regardless of this connection, is having the standards of how you want to feel, how you want to be treated, and what you want to happen in your love life, and allowing fate to take care of that. And you saying, okay, well, if this person ends up showing up for me, then that's amazing. Then I'll give back. And if they don't, then I'm going to trust that the universe is going to bring me somebody else because I'm confident in what I deserve. And I'm confident that the romance that I deserve is something that I worked for and healed for. So I will get it regardless of whether it's this person or not. So that's the energy here of the Queen of Cups for you, is being completely open-hearted to the fact that you will get what you deserve because you know, and your validation comes from the work you've done. So there's a celebratory energy around here surrounding you at this time of really saying, I can see the shadow work I've done. I can see the nights that I've cried. I can see the lessons I've learned within having my heart being broken. And I can also see that I've now learned to open my heart and protect it at the same time. And this is why I deserve this love, because I've physically seen myself grow and change. So that's like where your confidence is coming from now, is literally the amount of awareness you have over seeing yourself fall and picking yourself back up. So keep an open heart. this is a soul-searching vibe right now. So don't be afraid to date other people or go out of your comfort zone. And if this is a connection that's meant to come into your life, it will come to you. Good night, Summer. Good night. Sleep sweet, love. So that's what I'm getting for you, Ashley. It's coming through loud. You're doing really good in this lesson. You should be proud of yourself, and you should take yourself out to eat or something. Like, you should celebrate in some way. Oh, yes, I love, like, as the live goes on, we get less creeps in here. Oh, I'm so happy it was validating. I love to hear that. You are so welcome. I'm really happy that you got a reading. I hope that resonated for others as well. Okay. Let's see. I think there was other people that bought, or oh, somebody else just bought a reading too here. Okay, so Caroline. Angelica. Okay, so also if anyone sees a $55 reading and you would like to upgrade, you can always send me another 20 to upgrade your reading. Obviously, it's not mandatory. You don't need to do that. But if you want to, I have some people do that all the time. And then Briana. Briana or Briana. Okay, next on my list is Jaiye. Jaiye. I am so sorry for pronouncing your name wrong. Like, I just know I am. I literally just know it in my heart. Okay, so... And then after is Megan, and then Sunuki, and then Sophie. There's more on my list, obviously, but I'm just going to say, like, the next 3 in line. Oh, I'm here! Okay, hello. Let's see, what is your question? Yes, so 55 reading, it's longer and it's also more in depth because I use Oracle. So I just like $35 readings, I only use tarot, and it's a shorter reading. It's more like, get to the point, here's your message. $55 reading is in depth with Oracle and tarot, so I just get more of a message. And I intentionally go deeper. Okay, I'm in a relationship right now. What is the future of the connection? Like, what is going on? I'm curious. Okay. So I will see, like, where are you guys going concerning your current energy right now? Let's see. You got a $55 reading. I'm going to use my animal oracle here. Okay, we got another reading here. Bellamy? Well, we got a long list today. Oh, Michaela wants to upgrade. Wait, did I miss? Michaela, hold on. I don't think I got your other reading or your other payment, Michaela. Oh, yes. Oh, wait. So, Michaela, I only have one payment from you, and it's a $20 payment. I only have one. And Samantha here. Yeah, so just to let you know, Michaela, yeah, I only have one payment from you. Okay, relationship reading. Okay, no rush, love. Where's this? I'm actually going to rephrase this different. I don't think I want to do a connection reading. I'm going to do, like, I'm literally going to ask, where is this connection going right now? It's, like, different than how I usually do it. I keep getting a theme here where this relationship definitely has potential to like go long term. I don't have any long term cards out here right now, but something that's really loud to me. So the first card out is Sea Otter. I love this card. Like, this is a card about happiness and love. But it's also a card about growth. So we see two puffins here, and then we also see two otters, and this otter also has a child. So how I usually interpret this card is that puffin partnerships are representative of innocence and playfulness, but at the beginning of a relationship. So it's a little bit like they're kind of awkward, they're kind of like goofy, kind of weird, and that's at the beginning of a connection where if you guys are both learning to be vulnerable together, you guys are both working through fears or insecurities, it's going to be a little awkward, it's going to be a little weird, and that's just what you have to do to build that connection through being vulnerable, even if it's scary. That is puffin energy. So whenever this card comes through, it's telling me that there is potential for you guys to grow old together, like grow up together, mature together. But this card being the first card out is telling me that there are certain challenges that you're going to have to face in this connection that are going to help you mature, but how you deal with them is going to ensure the longevity of this connection, and that's obviously a choice. So that's what this reading is going to be like. I can see where you guys are at right now, and what's the lesson for both of you to make sure that that can happen. But Cougar Assertive is the next card out here, and this card, there is like this bold looking sun, and really what I get from this is that the challenges you guys are facing in your relationship are going to have to face are in relation to masculine energy. So so that is like suppression, that could be closed-hearted energy, whether that manifests through codependency or avoidance, but that's some type of energy of action, doing, people pleasing, rather than like feeling softness, vulnerability. So the energy I was getting from vulnerability here is it does feel like, hello Jasmine, it does feel like that's a big lesson for both of you guys, is actually taking action from a heart-based center rather than taking action because you feel like you have to, or because you want something, or because you're trying to control the situation, and you're more so embracing authenticity. I'm gonna get into my tarot deck here. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, see, the Five of Pentacles is the first card out here. This might be your energy. There is a really big transition happening for you specifically in this connection. So I take this how it resonates on whether you've already started working on this or if this is something that you're being called to work on. So take it however it resonates. But first of all, the Five of Pentacles is out here. And look, so there is this plant growing, but she's just like sad, feeling left out. This is kind of how I'm feeling, like there is progress within your relationship. But then with the Devil being the next card out, it is in the reverse position, which is good. There's an attachment to something that you don't have. And when you have an attachment to something that you don't have, that is never fulfilled. Like, you're never going to be fulfilled if you're like, you don't, so you're like, well, my relationship is growing, but like, I'm not fulfilled. Like, I'm not getting what I want, or like, I wish we were married. It's like you're always looking for the next thing, or you're looking for the next advancement instead of just enjoying for what the connection is. So, okay, Michaela, amazing. I will check my email right after this reading. So something I'm getting here is how your guides are wanting you to move about this is make sure that your codependency in this connection is not relying on the future, and you're actually leaning into that in a self-progressive way. So do you see how this is like, I was like, she's not even looking at the plant. She's like feeling kind of like, I don't really have anything, even though there is something growing. The next card I get, this is my favorite card in the whole deck, is this one. And she's standing proudly with her flower. She's like, this is my flower. I grew this flower, and I'm proud of it. So that's being clarified with the Chariot, and then we have Cougar Assertive here. So this is telling me that in this relationship, enjoy what it is and create something on your own while you're detaching from what it is you want the connection to be. So this is you saying, I'm going to use this other plant that has lots of stability to create my own plant. And then I get to have this plant and my own plant. So this could be you like making sure that you have hobbies that are outside of your relationship, making sure that you have things that fill you up emotionally outside of wondering where this connection is going to go, or outside of what this connection brings you. Like, your guides are really wanting you to make sure that you are fulfilling and taking action towards your personal passions, and you're not all of that is coming from your relationship. That's going to assure a level of independence that is going to, I think, also help this person grow as well. Because then as a feminine, you're leading through an independent energy. And then over here, yeah, oh my goodness, I was literally thinking, I was like, I wonder if his energy is going to come through. The Lovers and then the King of Pentacles. So I think it's really loud that these two cards came out right after I just said this first message about you. So a lot of the times in connections, feminine energy leads emotionally. So if men get validated on, or they get rewarded on things that are not masculine, they're going to continue to do those things. If a woman is independent and she loves herself, that masculine, he wants to prove himself. He wants to feel like a man. So if the woman is independent, then he's going to want to step up and show up more. So by a woman leading herself, it shows a man that he wants to show up more. He wants to lead just as much as she's leading herself. So that is something here. Like I said, there is a little bit of codependency breaking. And on the bottom of my deck, I have Wolf with Black Bear. And I think this is your energy coming through, where this Black Bear is a mothering card. And mothering in a relationship just means that you're giving without receiving. It just means that you're giving so much with the hopes that you're going to receive, but you're not actually receiving. So I'm not saying that this person isn't giving to you, but I am saying that you could be giving from the illusion of what you want because you don't have any personal happiness outside of the relationship. So this person coming through with the King of Pentacles and the Lover is telling me that there is going to be action for this person to meet you, but this is still a lesson that your guides want you to show up in that's going to elevate this connection. And notice even here in the Lovers, like it's kind of an upside down energy, like they're meeting each other. So one is upside down, one's right side up. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here for this connection, is you're going a little bit outside of your comfort zone when it comes to emotional security. And that's something that actually transforms your relationship in a way that maybe you weren't expecting. So there's a lot of growth that can happen in this connection, but make sure you lean into that, all right? Like, so there is a lesson of independence here coming through for you, and creativity and expressing yourself in ways that aren't related to your relationship at all. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you. Let me know how that resonated for you. I love this tarot deck so much. Like, oh my God. That actually really resonates, especially we've been experiencing struggles with vulnerability. Everything you said was so accurate. Like, I mean, everything. I'm so happy. Yay! I'm really happy I could help you. you're going through a big transformation right now, and I'm so proud of you for taking on that challenge, because relationships are not easy, but they're so worth it. Okay, Megan is upgrading here. Oh my gosh, Megan, I think you're literally next on the list. Okay, Megan, upgrade. So Megan, upgrade, and then Michaela, and let me put you. Okay. Megan, okay, I see you, Megan. Let me make sure you're next. I'm pretty sure you are. Yes, you are next, Megan. And you want a general reading, right? What do you need to know right now? So I'm going to tell you guys. So we have Michaela, and then we have Sunuki, and then we have Sophie, and then Jackie, and then Latami. And so that's the list right now. I have way more people after that, but I'm just going to tell you guys the next in line. Yes. Okay, general reading for Megan here. I'm actually feeling called to stick with my animal oracle for you, which is kind of unusual for a general reading, but I'm feeling it. Okay, let's see. General reading, what does Megan need to know right now? Angelica. No, Angelica, you're way down on the list, all right? So I think it goes, I just said Sunuki, Sophie, Jackie, Latami, Hannah, Carolina. You might be like sixth or seventh. Okay, yeah, you can always watch back. If you guys end up falling asleep or something, you can always watch back, because I will always upload my lives to my channel. Okay, guys? Sorry, I really had to get that stretch out. Okay. Whoa. Too many. Girl, I knew. You don't have a relationship in your life right now, do you? Because if you don't, I literally felt the reason. I was feeling it before your reading. I was like, I think I want to use the Animal Oracle, because there's like 3 relationship cards in there. And I was feeling like there was going to be a connection that was coming out for you. And I think something your guides want you to know is that they're confirmation burp. They're wanting you to actually open up to the idea of love. There could be a piece of you or a version of you that's like, if I focus on it, then I'm not going to get it. And this could come from the energy of like, if you were codependent in the past, or maybe in the past you focused too much on love, you don't trust yourself now to focus on it without being codependent on the idea. So there is like an opening here that your guides are like, it's safe for you to focus on love. Like, you can trust yourself when you focus on love. This is so cute. Yeah, girl, this is what I'm saying. You have nothing to worry about. You're safe to trust yourself. So the mirroring puffin partnership, which is, again, I just said you probably were here for my explanation of puffin, of it being like a vulnerable, kind of awkward, sweet energy. This is actually your energy towards relationships right now. Is like, okay, I know that I deserve it, but it's also a little bit uncomfortable, because then I have to make sure that I'm maintaining my independence, I'm showing up for myself, and I'm also not getting lost in the idea of what I want. So right now, focusing on romance, focusing on dating, on what you want in a relationship is something that I think is going to be really positive for you right now, because actually what it's going to do for you, first, with Ladybug coming through and this being a card of luck, this is actually going to prove to you that what you are attracting is completely different than what you read in the past. So in the past, maybe you've attracted emotionally unavailable partners. Maybe you attracted lessons, maybe you attracted painful lessons. And over here, it actually is giving me the vibe. I'm going to clarify with tarot exactly what it is that you will attract. but you're going to be attracting something that mirrors the growth that you've had, which is going to give you validation with my next card here, ego mastery, that you've actually mastered yourself so much more than you think you have. So you have a lot more balance in your mindset when it comes to romance than you think you do. And your guides actually want you to practice that through expanding, like focusing on love, focusing on romance. So again, I'm not sure if you have someone in your life already or if this is somebody that's coming through for you. But this is going to be a really big energy of balance for you, of something that maybe like used to control you doesn't anymore. Like you're able to enjoy receiving without losing yourself in it. And maybe that's something that was hard for you in the past. Oh my gosh, bro. This is upright or reverse. The Knight of Cups is the first card out, literally clarifying puffin partnership. This is like a romantic offer. Also for me, rainbows are significant of like miracles. So this could be something that you perceive as a miracle. And in this, she's holding these butterflies on a leash, which is transformation, which tells me that you are in control of your transformation and you are in control of how you grow and how you use emotion to grow. This is something that you've like, harnessed. It's something that you've harnessed. And she's wearing red. And the reason she's wearing red, and what I'm getting from that, is that you're secure within your attachment style, because your root chakra is about making sure that you know how to prioritize all of your needs. And codependency comes from replacing your needs with something or someone else. That is not something you're going to do anymore. So it's actually like you're harnessing your ability to transform through something that maybe you once lost control over. It's really, really powerful. Ace of Swords. Like, this is clear. And what's on the bottom of the deck? The Empress. The motherfucking Empress. Look at the red energy I'm getting. This is like root chakra healing on 10. Like, look at that. The red. Yeah, you're really going to realize how much you're attracting now. This is going to be extremely validating for how far you've come. Like, this is like, whoa. I've grown so much. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's actually, you know it, you've seen it, but when you actually start to experience that, it's giving me the feeling of like, you always believed in yourself to be like a singer, like you always believed in yourself. And then one day, you're literally like a famous singer and you get an opportunity and like you get like a record deal and you're like, what the fuck? Like, I'm literally like at the Grammys right now. And you're like, oh my God, I knew I always believed in myself, but it's like, what the fuck? Like, that's the feeling that I'm getting. It's just like, I always knew this was me. I always knew this happened, but I'm actually receiving it right now. So with the Empress being clarifying the ladybug energy, you are attracting something that's mirroring Empress energy, which is, 7 of Cups on the bottom. That's when you've got options coming in. Your guides are telling you to like date, like open yourself up to romance. This is really, really loud here. That was the Chariot coming through just then. Send it out. Queen of, wow. The World. 10 of Cups with the King of Wands. I think this is something that you've overcome here. The World with the 10 of Cups on the bottom is telling me, and then the High Priestess is underneath the World. This is what I'm saying. You intuitively know that this is a cycle that you've closed out. The 10 of Cups is actually being clarified with the Tower reverse, which is telling me that there is an energy here surrounding emotional fulfillment and you feeling as if you need to act a certain way or be a certain way in order to actually attract that. So what I said, this energy of I need to avoid love, I need to not focus on it, and I need to attract it through avoidance, or I need to do this, or I need to heal in this way. Right now your guides are literally saying have fun, like enjoy your time, rather than an energy of control. So Queen of Pentacles is coming through with the Empress and the 7 of Cups. You're attracting a lot of options right now that are mirroring to emotional fulfillment that you've had within yourself. We have King of Wands coming through. This this definitely feels like somebody coming into your energy that's very confident. They want to take action. They may be stoic. And this is actually somebody that maybe will grow alongside you if you stand true to your boundaries. You stand true to showing up in the way that you want to show up and speaking in the way you want to be spoken to, you know, being vulnerable, being soft, being the empress. This is going to be someone that shows you that they actually want to meet you where you're at. That's maybe not something you had in the past, maybe when you would get invalidated in the past or you wouldn't get shown up for. But you're gonna have experiences now with dating specifically that are helping you regain your identity when it comes to your mind. You already are the empress. The experiences you're having are going to help you realize that when it comes to romance. So really open your heart, okay? Open your heart to love right now. Whether this is like getting a dating app, going on dates, or this is just going out more, having more fun, letting go of like lessons or intellectualizing, that's something that's coming through loud for you. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you, Megan. This reading goes hard. This goes fucking hard. I'm curious of this person. Could it be a past person? Because I feel like I moved on from the codependency in the past with a specific person recently, and he's giving things. Well, I didn't pull. Like I said, you're going to have options. So regardless, especially because I've read that there's been codependency in the past, don't focus on it. Don't focus on if it's somebody in the past. Focus on that if it happens. Because a codependent energy is going to be like, oh, maybe it's this person from the past. But right now, it's be open to options and be open to who shows up for you. So if somebody isn't showing up for you, don't give them your energy. Don't give them your attention. Because that's the Empress. The Empress is not going to like focus or prioritize somebody that is not showing up for her. She can have feelings, you know, she can have hopes, but ultimately she's not going to give that energy to something that's not giving back to her. Especially with a lot of new energy, like the Fool, the World. I'm getting new vibes. Yes, you're so welcome, Megan. You are so, so welcome. That was so fun to read. Stephanie, I'm so sorry, but you lost your mod privileges. But you obviously are happy to stay in the live. Okay, next is Sunuki. Let me go here. Hold on. Okay, we have Sunuki, and then Sophie, and then Jackie, and then Latami, and then Hannah. Oh my gosh, hey Supremey, we've got a Supreme in here. Okay, Sunuki, are you here? Nat is getting on the list. Natalie. Okay, I'm looking for Sunuki, guys. No, mod privileges are lost. She's here. Okay. Okay, amazing. Let's see. So many changes and moving parts in my life right now. There's especially a big change that's coming at the end of April. It's all been overwhelming for me. Okay. Next couple of months. I'm going to specifically do the next 2 months for you, okay? Maybe I'll do 3. We'll see what comes through. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much for complimenting me. I'm going through like low-key an identity crisis, guys. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, unintentional ASMR. I'm so happy you guys are feeling that way. It's so weird. I've like watched back my lives and I'm like, wow, the vibes are really peaceful. But for me, when I'm doing them, I'm like thinking about clients, reading energy. So like it feels like up here when I'm like doing it. And then I watch it back and I'm realizing, wow, the energy is so peaceful in here. Okay. Sunuki. In the next 2 months for Sunuki. So we're gonna do, so we'll do April, May, and June. We'll do 3 months. Send it out, please. Keeps coming out. I want them to send it out though. That was the same card. Oh my gosh. Okay, so something at the end of April you said. That's really interesting because there is actually something that you're letting go of that is making space for a huge new beginning in your life. I'm really curious to know, like, are you in a relationship right now? Is there anything relationship related in your life that is happening? I'm curious to know concerning how I'm going to read this first section because Kinder Partnership is out here. And I'm getting a few different messages from it. People be so bitter, bro. Okay, this feels like something you're manifesting. This doesn't feel like something that's in your life. Huge new beginnings. I do like someone right now, but they... Moving at the end of April, okay. That makes sense for the second month that I pulled. That's so interesting. So it's, right now, the person that you like, you're manifesting somebody new. That's why I wanted to know if this is about a newer energy or something that is the Fool on the bottom as I'm saying that with the King of Cups. First section, I'm going to go month by month here. So with April, we have Behind a Mask coming sideways and then Kindred Partnership upright. Right now, your conscious energy in April is going towards, there has been a long journey. If you've lived where you're at right now for a long time, there's been a lot of progress internal within wherever you've been. But now you've reached a space of reflecting from the fact that you don't feel fully emotionally fulfilled where you're at, but you also don't know what feeling emotionally fulfilled in another place would be. So like you've never actually experienced the kind of joy that you're going to experience when you move. Because we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed with the Justice reversed and the Four of Swords. So this tells me that you're currently aware that the place you're at right now is not 100% emotionally fulfilling, but also like going to a new place when you've never had external emotional fulfillment is just completely a leap of faith, which is why the Fool is on the bottom, because you're like, well, I know that I have happiness within me, but I've never actually had that mirrored externally. Underneath this, concerning what you're letting go of, this, by the way, is going to be an extremely positive change for you, and you're going to realize a lot with moving, like so much. Kindred partnership is out here, which is about a relationship, so that tells me this is something that actually you're manifesting. This is not giving me an energy right now of like, in April, you meet somebody. This is giving me right now, you align to meeting somebody in April through the energy that you're showing up for with yourself. Because then we have this followed by the Knight, or the Knight, that's so interesting, I said the Knight. The Nine of Cups with the Ace of Wands. So we literally have a 9 card and then an ace following it right after. So 9 is about closing cycles, it's about realizations, it's about recognizing what needs to change and choosing to let things go that aren't serving a new cycle that you're stepping into. With the Ace of Wands is an action card, and it's about taking action and saying, this ace is coming to you, and if you want it, you have to grab it. If you want a new beginning, you have to grab that new beginning. If you want to be a content creator, you have to create content. If you want a relationship, you have to show up for yourself the way you want that person to show up for you. Like, manifestation requires action. So right now, you're actually preparing yourself to take action in a way that feels fulfilling, that feels emotionally fulfilling. Specifically with this, she's looking at the scenery and she's painting it. She's literally painting the scenery. And this is actually even mirroring to me enjoyment within your environment. So if you don't have a lot of enjoyment right now, I do have space on my list, but I have a lot of people on my list right now. If you don't have a lot of enjoyment around your community or where you're at, this is something that you're taking control of with the move. So this is huge. This is a huge move. The next section here is really interesting because of the fact that you are moving. We have friends and colleagues, and then the healing light. So this is telling me that you're actually in the process of attracting new people, new supportive connections in your life. And then the High Priestess is what I'm cutting it to. Intuitively, these are going to be people that are aligning to the growth that you've had. The Empress and the Ace of Swords. 7 of Cups, the Empress, the Ace of Swords. You're going to have a lot of options to connect in this new environment that you go into, especially with Behind a Mask coming through sideways. This is a 3 card. Friends and Colleagues is also a 3 card. And then Energy over here is also a 3 card. So we have 333 at the top of this message. 3 is the number of collaboration. This is being clarified with the Empress, which is also number 3. So we literally have 3333 coming out in this energy. So 3 being the number of the Empress is not only the number of receiving, but it is also the number, like I said, of teamwork and collaboration. So this next journey, you're not going to be alone. You're not going to be doing it alone, and you're going to have clarity and validation that you actually are going to feel deserving of that, which is why you're attracting many options of support and help. So this could be you attracting support within creative endeavors, attracting support within like literally moving, attracting emotional support when it comes to like fun and enjoyment. And then at the end here, so this is May. This is May energy, settling in. The settling in energy is going to be really, really positive. And then, bro, letting go is in the reverse position with new beginning, which tells me that when June comes around, there's going to be something that you have completely let go of. And this is like literally an old identity. We have the Death coming through. 10 of Swords on the bottom. Wow. Literally huge Death energy. With the Hermit in the reverse position. And then the Strength. So actually what died here is a false sense of confidence when it comes to old connections. This is specifically about relationships. This is about platonic and romantic relationships. So if that's something that you've struggled with in your life and you maybe feel like you haven't had a lot of support or you haven't had connections that are emotionally fulfilling in the way that you'd originally like, you've healed for this to be transformed. And you're going to be attracting a lot of security in this new energy. So you are on the path to attracting connections, romantic and platonic. So be open, stay in your Empress energy of knowing what you deserve, and don't settle for something just because like it gives you attention. With the Empress, it's stay in this energy of if something doesn't align to what I want and what I deserve and I take a step away, then there's going to be more connections. That's a big energy, and I think that could be part of your lesson here when moving. So with the Hermit reverse, it's like you're no longer in this energy of always needing to analyze yourself and heal and grow and reflect. You're in the energy now of living life and enjoying your life. Yes, you have to pay either $35 or $55, depending on which reading you'd like. It's always such a pleasure getting my energy read by you. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so welcome. That means a lot. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, where did this go? Here we go. I think next on my list is Sophie. Okay, yes. Okay, we've got some tarot readings. I love doing just tarot readings. I love doing in-depth readings because I love getting in-depth. But doing just tarot readings is so fun. So I think I've got some more of those coming up. Okay. Yes, Sophie, you're next, Sophie. Oh, we are besties. If you're here and you're not hating on me and you're enjoying my energy, even if you're not getting a reading, we are besties. And I'm sorry, but I sent an upgrade. Oh, did you send an upgrade? Oh, no, don't apologize. Did you? Let me check here. I didn't get it. I didn't get your upgrade, Sophie. I only got an upgrade from Michaela. Honey, hey, honey. Hold on, my cat. Please don't do that right now. Yeah, so Sophie, I don't have an upgrade. I only got an upgrade from Michaela. Okay, I'm fine with just tarot. Okay. Let me find your question here. Is there anything coming in love reading? It's probably my card not working. Sometimes that does happen. Okay, so that does happen for my website sometimes. So if you try again, it might work. It depends though. It's totally up to you though. Yeah, my God, I know. Oh, good. I'm happy you're chilling regardless of your skepticism. Okay. Damn. It's giving another dating era. Oh! Girl, you have been on a long, long journey of emotional self-respect. Like, getting emotionally invalidated, maybe having high expectations on like what you want to receive, and then consistently attracting people that let you down or that don't show up for you or don't give you the emotional consistency that you'd like. It feels specifically surrounded around consistency, like maybe people that like come in, they give you what you want and then they leave, or people that tell you they're going to do things and then they don't do them. Like that's something that I think emotionally you're actually letting go of, that reality being something that is a consistent repetition in your love life. So on the right side, it's really interesting to me because there is judgment is coming through, clarifying the Queen of Cups reverse, which tells me that you, Ten of Swords 2, as well as out here, closed out this section. You've closed out this energy of codependency when it comes to relationships. So right now, the Knight of Cups is at the end, and it is mirroring the King of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Pentacles under the Knight of Cups. So when it comes to your love life, is someone coming in? Yeah, it actually does look like somebody is coming in. That is a bird. Sorry, guys. That's a bird. And she's just going. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep going. The Knight of Cups is mirroring the Nine of Pentacles. So again, like I said, there is a really big energy here of you finding independence and finding confidence in what it is that you deserve in relationships. It's really interesting to me. Something about that makes me feel like that's mating birds, which not it's stopping right when I said that. Like as I'm saying, she's just going. Yeah, no, seriously, I was like, it might be mating. I could be wrong, but that's like what my mind is going to when I'm saying that. So that's like pure like love energy. Woo! Okay, but anyway, obviously that's giving me like love vibes. So first, we have the Temperance with the King of Pentacles. The person that's coming in is going to be, this is going to be challenging for you, which is why it's really big that the Queen of Cups reverse is being clarified by the Judgment, and the Judgment is not an easy energy. The Judgment is like, sit down. Like, sit down. Like, you learn this lesson. Look at yourself. Look in the mirror. Look at this. The person that's coming through is going to be stable, safe, consistent, and slow. The Knight of Pentacles is out here as well. So this tells me that this is going to be somebody that like wants to show up. They want to take you on dates. They don't want to sleep with you right away. So look for these attributes when it comes to the person you're dating. But this is like provider, protector type vibes. With the Temperance, this is going to be somebody that's extremely tempered, okay? Like slow energy. With that being said, this connection could bring up a lot of triggers for you concerning what you've experienced in your past. This could bring up energies of insecurity, of like, are you lying to me? Like, I don't actually trust that you're being genuine. Like, you're just dating me because you want to sleep with me or something, or whatever your fears are. With the Queen of Cups reversed as well, there could be an energy of like, you're not rushing to get with me. You're not showing obsession. You're not showing toxicity. And because your way of receiving love in the past could have been through something that was emotionally invalidating, because you don't have to fight for this person's consistency, it maybe makes you feel insecure. Of like, do they actually like me? And it's really healing for you. It's supposed to be healing. And it's actually supposed to help you embrace your independence. So Knight of Cups being clarified with the Nine of Pentacles, how your guides are wanting you to approach this connection when it comes in is to enjoy your life and allow this person to come to you. So while you're dating this person, while it's happening, you know, like while you're in the connection, make sure that your happiness, you're not constantly being like, where's this going and what's happening? And you are, oh my gosh, literally a wasp. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Do you guys see how huge that fucking wasp was? Okay, bro. I'm trying to like not be scared, but I am. I don't want to hit it because I don't want it to get angry at me. Oh my God, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Please go away. Please go away. I don't want it to go in my room either. Okay. Okay, whew. close that out. So anyway, make sure you're prioritizing your emotional independence. That's something that's really loud. So if you ever have insecurities that arise in this connection, you're able to ask yourself, what am I insecure about? What am I grasping onto? And how can I make sure that I'm proving to myself that I don't need that from this person and I can receive it from this person and also give it to myself? So there's a really balanced energy coming through with this connection. Okay, that's what I have for you, Sophie. But we literally have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So there's an opportunity coming in that's going to give you emotional clarity, mental clarity. And it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Sagittarius. Not call to action, divine intervention. Wow, that is so loud actually for literally what I just read. Oh, Jace, thank you. You're so welcome, Sophie. Okay, I think next is honey, do not play with that wasp. I don't want you to get stung. I don't want you to get stung. Oh my god, my cat totally wants to play with that wasp. Honey? Honey? Oh my god. Hold on. Are you okay, honey? Did you get stung? Did it sting you, honey? Are you okay? Okay, please don't play with that. Okay, I think she's okay. I think I might have hit her though. Okay. Okay, next is Jackie. Jackie is next. Okay, so we have Jackie, and then we have Latami, and then we have Hannah, and then we have Caroline, and then we have Angelica. Okay, so Jackie, are you here? It's literally 1, 2, 3, 4 on my clock right now. Are you okay, honey? Okay, she's good. Natalie. No, Natalie, you are you're last on the list. I still got more people after the list. I'm just saying the next in line. So if I don't say your name, it just means you're not within the next 4 or 5 people. It means that there's more. Yeah, there's more people. So if you're on the list, don't worry, you are on my list. Birthday reading, Jackie! Woo! Okay, April to May. So April energy. What is the April energy for Jackie? Fuck, I'll do that 3 times. 3. Maybe you're gonna be receiving something in April. I just went in a trance all of a sudden. You're receiving something this month. We have 2 kings out here. This could be a person. Oh my gosh, I just am literally getting the sweetest energy. So if you've been specifically healing a father wound, this is very, very loud for you. So a father wound, you know, usually consists of like respecting yourself in connections, having higher standards, respecting your emotional energy, not settling, not attaching. So if you in any way have been healing a father wound, this is actually something you're going to get rewarded for this month. So Sagittarius is coming out here. We also have the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So Earth and Fire are both really significant. The 9 of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles is first 2 cards out. There's a lot of Pentacles, which is telling me that you're going to receive something physical, which obviously I'm feeling that I think this is a person. But the 9 of Pentacles here, there's a fairy wearing a red dress and a fairy wearing a pink outfit, right? So the red dress has 3 pentacles. This is giving me symbolism of you having security within your ability to receive. Like you are in this energy of, I know that I'm safe, I know that I'm grounded, and I know that I deserve to receive. The pink fairy having 6 pentacles, which is the energy of balance and can often be an energy related to, yeah, my cat, can often be related to relationships, like 3 and 3 coming together, right? So 3, 6, 9 could be significant. Maybe you're seeing those numbers, but the pink energy is giving me receiving something from your heart center. So with this being the Page of Pentacles, whatever you've been growing that you're proud of is something that's being reflected to you this month in a physical way. So like I said, if you're healing for a relationship, you're receiving some kind of validation that you've been doing the work. If you've been healing for like a job opportunity or for money, then you're going to be getting more money. You're going to get a job opportunity because you've been working on it. Like this is something you've intentionally been giving your energy to, even though you've been working through lack. Like whatever it is, this could be something where you had to choose faith over logic. So it's like I have to choose to say that if I process my emotions and I heal my father wound and I validate myself and I show up for myself the way that I've always wanted somebody else to, I'm not giving physical evidence that that's going to bring me a relationship, but I do have to trust that that is going to bring something to me. When you choose faith, like that's when you get rewarded, and there is an energy here of something you've been waiting for is coming to you as a reward. Ace of Swords is being clarified by the King of Wands, and the Temperance is being clarified by the King of Pentacles. So somebody that's coming through here is actually, it's like a helping, it's a supportive energy. So however you've been supporting yourself, you're receiving that this month through a connection, through support. 9 of Wands is coming through in the reverse position with the 5 of Pentacles reverse, which is so loud to me. And it's giving me this vibe that you have fought a lot. You've created a really great life for yourself. You've shown up for yourself a lot. And there is a belief that you've been letting go of that you have to do it alone because you've done it alone. So now your energy is, yes, I have done it alone, but I don't deserve to keep carrying everything on my own. So on the bottom, we have the 9 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So you're actually in this energy of embodying playfulness, embodying self-love and self-respect, and recognizing that part of that self-love and self-respect is knowing that you're worthy to not do everything alone. That is mirroring into your reality, and that's rippling into your month. So be prepared for maybe somebody to come up to you, maybe somebody to like ask you out on a date, or there to be a beginning of a connection here. And it's going to give you a lot of clarity on the growth that you've done. Oh, amazing. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you in my next live. Every time somebody says do a backflip, I always like think of that meme where it's like, do a flip. So Jackie, that's what I have. This is really, you should be very proud of yourself. I can see how much growth there's been within your independence. So make sure that this month, in order to align to this, you're just having fun. 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, you're enjoying your environment and you're trusting that that's going to bring to you what needs to come. Oh my goodness, your childhood dog was named Honey. My cat's name is Honey. Wow. Well, maybe your dog is here with you with that. I'm so happy to hear that. And that's totally symbolic of you aligning to your inner child energy, like I said about the father wound healing as well. Oh, that is so beautiful. You are so cute, baby. I love you. Okay, next is Latami. So Latami got two $35 ratings. And then we have Hannah, Caroline, Angelica, Briana, and Bellamy. And then there's still more people on my list, but those are the next in line. We're going to have to power through these readings because I have about an hour and 20 minutes left before I have a client. Okay, I'm here. So what is your first question, Latsami? Okay. How is my crush feeling towards me right now? Initials are AB2 or AB. And then general life advice. Okay. How is Latsami's crush feeling about her right now? So cute. Oh my gosh. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, boss bitch. Okay, you have to be careful, hon. That hurts. Hey. That's so interesting. I feel like I've read this for you before, and I feel like I'm getting a similar message. There's a subtle shift within the last time I read this energy. There has been some kind of ending within how this person is perceiving you, and it actually feels like there's a logical perspective on how this person is feeling, and then an intuitive perspective as well. So right now, you may have like recently pulled your energy back when it comes to this person. I can't remember if I read for you like that your crush is like they maybe perceive you as someone that's like always available, like always there for them, like they know that you like them. I can't remember if that was you or not, but regardless, I am getting that kind of energy where at one point this person maybe perceived you as a Queen of Cups reversed, where it's like you're just always available for them. They know that you have a crush on them. They're not necessarily doing anything about it, but they're enjoying the attention that they get from you. So with that being said, your energy is coming through now with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. This person feels like there's potentially like lost access to you in some way. And with the Five of Wands reverse and the Page of Wands reverse as well, your energy isn't like, oh, I want to fight. Like, I want to like, oh, like, your energy is kind of like, you're not really giving me the vibes that I want, or you're not giving me the attention that I want, so I'm just going to pull my energy back. That's like a perception that's coming through here. But then on the right side, the Queen of Cups is still here with the Sun reversed, which this is telling me I feel like there has been a switch within your energy of like pulling back your energy from this person, depending on how they've been showing up for you. But they are kind of in a position of ego when it comes to satisfying their own mind. So Queen of Cups reversed with the Sun reversed. The Sun in the reverse position is very much like it's an egoic card. You know, it's like a prideful card. So it feels like this person could still be leaning on like, oh, they're going to come back. Like they still want me. Like they're just doing that. So I chase them. like it's a mind game kind of energy. I don't feel that you're playing mind games. I really don't feel that. But there is a part of this person that maybe feels like they're not getting as much attention from you as they used to, which I have to say that's a good thing. Like, that is a good thing, because the Emperor is on the bottom with the 2 of Swords reversed and the 10 of Swords. So there's actually a fear that this person, like, isn't going to get the same attention from you as they once were. But the 7 of Pentacles is being clarified with the 2 of Pentacles, and it feels like there is a vibe of kind of recognizing, do I want to invest into this energy? Is this something that I want to think about giving to? I'm not sure if I actually want to invest my energy into this or not, because it actually would require them to grow. With the 2 of Pentacles coming through, there is a purple tulip. I'm pretty sure that's a tulip. And that's crown chakra energy, that color. So that is like seeing things from a different perspective, showing up in new ways, allowing yourself to learn through connection. And I think that that is something this person is being asked to do with how you're showing up. So I don't have a ton of emotional cards. It kind of feels like what this person's energy is being driven from is control, not love. It's not like, oh, I really like you, I really want to build this. It's more so like, I feel like I lost control over the fact that you're not giving me as much attention as you used to. So I don't love that. But obviously, like, that can change with growth, but you can't control that. Hello, life's good. Hello. Happy to see you. So my advice for you is, if you haven't already made that shift to pull your energy back and allow this person to show up for you if they want, then I think that's a really good opportunity. But make sure you're not doing it to control, and you're doing it out of self-respect, right? It's like, I'm not just going to like keep chasing someone that's not showing up for me. And you're not doing it for like, okay, well, if I pull back, then maybe he'll want to chase me. Like, make sure it's not coming from that intention. So that's how your crush is feeling about you right now. It is giving egoic energy. It definitely is giving egoic energy. I'm not sure how old you are, but it is giving teenage vibes. It's giving me like 16 to like 19-year-old boy vibes. That's what it's giving me. Yeah, you've read for me before for him once, but you've also read for me about other crushes I've had, but it wasn't about what you said. You thought it was. He is younger than me. Yeah, he's 18. Yeah, it's giving, regardless on whether that was the last reading or not, that is the energy I'm feeling, because the Queen of Cups reversed is out here, so is the Queen of Pentacles. So, yeah, it's giving 16 to 19-year-old man, boy. I love you have so many crushes, because same girl. Yes, you're welcome. Stay in that Queen of Pentacles energy, because I loved you coming out in that vibe. That's like grounded, but also like, I know what I deserve energy. Okay, now you want general life advice. I am not in a relationship. I am single, guys. Sadly single. Well, actually, I'm not sad. Not sadly, but that's so interesting that I said that. My list is open. It's a little long. I have to go in about an hour and 10 minutes, so I'm trying to power through the rest of the readings that I have. I'm so in depth, but I gotta stay focused on the message. General life. You're closing out a huge cycle, girl. Okay, so seriously, this actually completely relates to the message I just read for you about this crush. You are in the process of manifesting new emotional experiences. So whether this is romance, whether this is platonic, friends or opportunities, whatever it is, you are in the process of manifesting new emotional experiences. Experiences that shift your perspective on what you deserve. They shift your perspective on how you feel. Instead of dealing with the same wound over and over and over again. What you're closing out is going back to experiences that teach you the same lesson over and over and over again. And this actually feels like a part of your subconscious being comfortable with pain, being comfortable with relearning a lesson that you've already learned. So again, like with this, if this is something you've already learned with this crush, you're like, yeah, like they're kind of egoic, they're immature, you know, and you're like, I've been here before, I've done this, on to the next. But then like you attract another person that's in the same vibe. There's a subconscious comfort with being in something that's emotionally unfulfilling rather than being in something that's emotionally fulfilling and growing from that and learning from that uncomfortability of joy, of happiness. So my main advice, life advice, is that anything right now that brings you pain, that brings you suppression, that brings you intellectualizing energy. So anything that you're like, what am I growing from this? Where is this coming from? What pattern is this coming from? Don't go towards that. That is not something your guides want you to go towards right now. What they want you to go towards is this bringing me joy and happiness? And if the answer is no, then I'm going to say no. Like they want you to not repeat old pain. So only taking action towards things that actually feel good for you right now, which is new experiences. If you choose something that's new, you have no idea if that's going to reflect any type of past pain, and you don't need to observe anything. All you need to observe is, how does this feel, and am I enjoying my time? So whether this is you like going outside of your comfort zone when it comes to your type, maybe dating people that are older, or maybe going to new classes, or reading a new book, but there is an energy here of newness that your guides are wanting you to go after. I don't know if you have Cancer in your chart anywhere, but this is giving me a vibe of like you're really comfortable with nostalgia, like you're comfortable in things that you've done before or energies that you felt, and even if it's bad, you're still comfortable with it. So I don't know if you have Cancer in your chart anywhere, but it's giving me Cancer vibes, maybe even a Cancer Chiron. Nope. Okay, that's what I'm feeling then. The Pisces vibes. Okay. Yeah, so this is like, you could have a tendency to like idolize pain or like fantasize something that you've been through before. And right now your guides are like, go towards new experiences. That's the base energy here. Go towards new experiences. Whether this is like, just go out of your comfort zone, pretty much. Because there's like a repetition of pain here. Yeah, nostalgia is not always good. I am a Cancer with a Cancer Venus and a Cancer stellium, and I've learned that lesson. I love nostalgia, and it's not always healthy. Oh, you're so welcome. Okay. Next. You're welcome. Thank you for buying a reading. Next is Hannah. Okay, so Hannah, and then Caroline, and then Angelica, and then Briana, and then Bellamy, and then Michaela. And then after that, I think is Nat. I think Nat is maybe the last person on my list. Okay, so Hannah is up right now. Thank you so much. Hannah, are you here? Where are you, Hannah? Oh my gosh, my cat is so cute. How can I succeed in my career and financially? Okay. So I'm gonna, if Cheyenne, if you want to stay here for maybe 20, 30 minutes, and I'll let you know if I have time or not. I'm not positive, so we'll see. I'm going to try to get out these last readings that I have in the next hour. And a lot of them are $35 readings, so I think I should be able to do that. But we'll see here. I am in Bali, Indonesia. Okay, career and finance reading. Briana. Successful. Interesting. Why am I wanting to sing so bad right now? I don't know. It just keeps coming through. Yeah, that is huge. You are completely changing the way that you take action when it comes to your career, from suffering for your success to actually going at your pace and trusting that if you live in the reality that you want to manifest, that's actually going to help you bring closer. So the energy that I'm getting for you, Hannah, right now when it comes to your career is the first two cards we have, the Magician and the Ten of Wands. So the Magician is obviously about manifesting, and it's about recognizing that we have all of the tools that we need in order to get to the place that we want. But that does come with a lot of ups and downs. So the Ten of Wands is coming through with the energy that you maybe are carrying a lot right now. You maybe are working a lot. Maybe you have a lot of responsibilities when it comes to your work. And how you're dealing with those responsibilities is directly related to what you're going to manifest in the future. So your guides want you to ask yourself right now, look at the reality. I want you to literally, even in this reading right now, close your eyes and picture, what does my life look like in a time where I'm successful and I'm abundantly making money? What does that look like? How am I acting? What does my daily routine look like? How do I deal with problems? How do I deal with conflict? Am I more relaxed? Am I more serene? Am I more peaceful? And are my actions coming from that space of peace rather than from a space of suffering or pushing? And if your actions right now don't align with that reality, that's where you need to recognize change needs to happen within your intentions and within your actions. So this is going on to the right side of the reading where we have the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So I even want you to look at the difference. Look at these cards on the left side. See, they're a little bit more dark. And then these cards. This is the energy that your guides want you to take action on when it comes to your career, is actually focusing on both being cups, emotional fulfillment. So again, this is you saying, I am going to choose to say that I'm already safe and I'm already successful. So how can I take an action to prove that to myself? So this is going to be really challenging a part of your ego that maybe believes you need to suffer for your success, because you're not suffering in the reality that you're manifesting. And that's how you move closer to that relaxed reality. So let me get one more card here. There's a lot of healing happening within this. And the more you accept support through supporting yourself, the more you're going to attract support as well. And this is going to help you feel more confident. Yeah, Queen of Cups in the reverse position. Like, there's an emotionally overgiving energy that it comes to this reality. Like, you're overgiving. Queen of Cups reversed overgives to something that isn't real. That's what she does. So she says, I want this relationship, and this person is not giving me at all what I want. So I'm going to ignore the fact that I'm not getting what I want, and I'm going to keep giving anyway, and hoping that if I keep giving and I keep overextending myself, then I'm going to get this man to finally love me. Same thing with a job. I'm going to trust that even though I'm not happy right now and I don't value how I feel right now, I'm going to choose to say that if I keep pushing and I keep suffering and I keep overgiving, then I'm going to get that reality. But that's the illusion here. That's the illusion of emotional overgiving. So Queen of Cups upright says, I actually recognize that my emotions are important and I want to enjoy getting there. I want to enjoy getting to that reality, and I don't want to invalidate how I feel to get there. I don't want to suffer to get there. So instead, I'm going to say, I'm going to recognize that I have control over this reality. So instead of suffering, I'm going to recognize and say, actually, how can I enjoy getting there and still take steps towards what I want and have a good time doing it, feeling peaceful while I'm doing it? And then that aligns to the reality where you already have what you have and you're not needing to suffer. You're not needing to overextend, and you're just happy where you are. That's your advice right now when it comes to creating success in your reality or whatever, whether this is a self-employment or this is a business, but you're really being called to pay more attention to your emotional fulfillment on a day-to-day basis when it comes to how you're showing up. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you, Hannah. Because this could even look like slowing down, creating a more stable routine for yourself. Girl, I'm going to be posting a vlog like today. So stay fucking tuned, okay? Thank you so much. I love the way you word the readings. It makes it very easy to digest. I'm so glad. Yes, I'm so happy to hear that. That's a really big compliment for me. Thank you. Yes. Next is Caroline. Oh, thank you so much, guys. I love you. Love you guys so much. Okay, Caroline. Oh, you love my hair. Thank you. Caroline, are you here? If you're here, what's your question? Angelica, I think, is next. Yeah. So I'm not sure if she's still here. If she's not, then I will do her reading and she can watch it back. Okay, are you here, Caroline? Because she doesn't have a question in her thing, so. Oh, Angelica is still here. Amazing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chloe. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yes, so if you have your question in your payment, I will still give you your reading, even if you're not in the live, and then you can watch it back when I upload it. Thank you, guys. Okay, so is Caroline here? I'm not sure. Maybe we'll have to email her, and maybe we'll have to give her a reading in the next live. I don't think she's here. Or, oh, hold on. Maybe that's her. Oh, Denise is also on my list. I think that's an owl, guys. There's like a beautiful dove right here. Oh my God, the signs are crazy today. Abby is also on my list here. Okay, so Angelica, we're gonna move on to you, okay? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Melanie. Happy almost birthday to you. Okay, Angelica, I see your question and I know you're here, so I'm gonna get right into it, okay? Oh, Caroline is here. Is she? I haven't seen her. I see Carol. I don't think that's Caroline. Carol, if you are Caroline, then tell me the question. Oh, wait, there's no way. Okay, tell me your last name then. It says Caroline and there is a last name. So if Carol is Caroline, then tell me the last name on the booking. Oh, you guys, thank you for complimenting my voice. I love it. I love singing. Yes, no. See, that's not Caroline, and I knew it. Okay, for Angelica. She's wondering, what am I supposed to be doing right now? That is so interesting. There's almost like a codependency here on supposed to. Because we have the 10 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse position. There's something that your guides are actually trying to get you to let go of when it comes to an expectation. So the 10 of Cups, it's summertime here, right? She's sitting with all of these cups playing the guitar. She's filling up her own cups by doing something she loves, musical, creative energy. And then the 8 of Swords, it's winter. I'm from Minnesota, so I know what it's like to have like a 6-month-long winter and things are just like stuck and stagnant. Winter is also significant of being stuck, being closed in, and that kind of forcing you to realize certain things in emotional patterns, purging certain emotions. So that's a big energy here that winter represents. So that tells me that there's something in your consciousness, in your mind, that's keeping you stuck right now. And your creative energy is actually pushing you out of this. I would love to sing a song for you guys. I have to do these readings, but maybe I'll get on live tomorrow or like soon, and I would love to just sing for you guys because I love singing. But see how this orange dog is pushing this person. And then this is a card about creativity. Your guides are wanting you to be creative right now when it comes to any pain or suffering that you're experiencing. So this is not about what I'm supposed to be doing. This is about saying what's going to make me feel happy, and what makes me feel happy is what I'm supposed to be doing. It's kind of the energy here of what's my purpose? And before to find your purpose, first serve a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. So if your purpose is to feel good, then that purpose will help, then your purpose will find you through serving that purpose. So with the 4 of Pentacles reversed, they want you to release an expectation of supposed to, good and bad and right and wrong, and then show up here with an energy of just doing what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel good. And if that's not something you know, then your guides want you to expand and go outside of your comfort zone when it comes to trying new things here. I was seeing the Hierophant in the reverse position, which talks about like uncomfortability, going outside your traditional avenue. Yeah, the Hermit in the reverse position with the World upright and the 10 of Cups. If you've been right now like analyzing yourself, being like, okay, what can I do that's going to help me grow? What can I do that's going to help me go to the next level? What is something that's going to support and benefit my growth? That is looking at intellectual. Like that is an intellectual perspective. So what they want is 10 of Cups, which is emotional, which is clarifying the world here. So the Hermit reverse is get out of your head. Get out of your house. Get out of your room. Get out of your comfort zone. I literally just burped. Like your guides want you to express yourself. So when it comes to how can I heal, how can I grow, let that go. Let that go. That toolbox is not necessary for you right now. It is something maybe you'll use again in the future. But right now, your guides want you to say, how can I feel good? How can I honor how I feel? How can I create? How can I feel peaceful? Like that is the energies. How can I feel? That is the big energy for you right now. That's going to help you within your creative endeavors. Yeah, and there's also an expectation here. I'm channeling a father wound. So if you got emotionally invalidated, or maybe you didn't have the money growing up to express yourself in certain ways, whether that was through fashion, through dance classes, through like something, your guides actually want you to be giving to yourself the emotional validation of creating that you maybe didn't get as a child. So this is going to be a huge awakening avenue when it comes for creativity, and this might actually be something that affects your career. I'm cutting it to the 6 of Wands. So the more you see yourself, the more you're going to get externally seen from showing up in this independent way for you. This could create a lot of change in your life. OMG, that is too exact. I'm so glad. Yeah, so get creative, girl, and get out of your head. Like, intellectualizing your lesson right now is not really doing much for you. It's 111 right now. I love that. Okay, Cheyenne. Oh my gosh, my list is so long. If I don't have time, guys, I'll do my client and then I'll come back on. My client should be about 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'll come back on to finish the readings if I don't get to finish them. Okay, so next we have Briana. Briana or Briana, are you here? I am here, okay. Okay, guys, I want to do song requests. If I get on again later, we'll do some singing, okay? Well, actually, I've been live for so long. I'm going to have to do it on another day where I only prioritize singing and not readings, okay? But I will do that for you guys because I love singing, so I would love to. I'm not sure if I see a future with her. It's because this is my first long relationship. My second. She definitely sees the future with me. Okay, oh my god, Pisces and Scorpio, that's insane. This is a really good question. Is your current relationship serving you? I know, I really wish I could, but I have a FaceTime client. I have a FaceTime client in literally like 45 minutes, and I have a whole list of readings to do. So if I had time, I would, which is actually really annoying to me because I'm like prioritizing work over something that I love, but also a girl's, you know, we do live on planet Earth. A girl's got to work. Okay. This is interesting. So right now, it actually feels like what's causing stagnancy in your relationship is not the relationship itself, but it's a lack of clarity over, like you said, this is your first long-term relationship. So right now, there does feel like there's stagnancy. The Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse position with the Lovers reversed. There is very much love here in this connection. But on the right side, the actions that your guides are wanting you to take here is actually, this is going outside of your comfort zone when it comes to recognizing what exactly, this is analyzing your own emotions, right? Like using this relationship as a mirror to say, what exactly about this relationship is not sparking, creative interest in me? Like, what about this could change in order to bring back an energy of like excitement or creativity? Because with the Star, there's something here that's missing, right? But with the Ace of Swords reversed, you're not sure what that is. So right now you are being asked to recognize what about the connection is feeling stagnant and what can I do to show up in a new way. So whether this is like gonna be vulnerable, like whether this is like maybe even sexual expression in new ways, like that could always be something that benefits a relationship, like trying new things in a sexual way. Or this is like prioritizing more dates, or you guys choose to say, okay, let's learn something together, let's take a dance class together, this is kind of extreme, but like let's go skydiving together. But doing something that will bring both of you guys to a new energy always invokes growth. So what I'm saying right now is I'm not saying that if you do this, your relationship is going to be perfect and amazing, but your guides are encouraging you to go out of your comfort zone to give opportunities of new growth in this connection so you can get clarity on whether this is somebody that you want to or that will do that with you. So that's here is like emotional adventuring with your partner. So if you get into situations where you guys are growing together, you're doing new things together, you're going to get clarity on whether you want the connection or whether the connection is expanding the way you want it to. But right now, it's not that you're like in the connection or out of it. You just don't know. Like your energy feels like, I don't know. I don't know if I want this and I don't know if I don't. I don't know if I don't and I don't know if I do. So take actions outside to expand creativity here. Yeah, and the Four of Wands is upright. Like there is a lot of love here in the connection. There definitely is. Three of Pentacles. See, your guides want you to work together here. If you haven't already, yeah, there's boredom. Four of Cups with the Three of Wands reversed. There's literal boredom right here in this connection for you. That's why your advice in this is really much like create a date night or even communicate to your partner and say, hey, like I love you so much, but our connection is feeling a little stagnant right now for me. And I would really like to find new ways to reignite our spark. So what are you feeling about this? You know, how do you think that we can try new things or do new things together so I can reignite this spark? Because that is being honest and that's being vulnerable and that is a relationship, especially if it's a long-term relationship. You have to be honest when things get stagnant because that's when you get to choose to work together. So with the Three of Pentacles, you are being asked to communicate your stagnancy to your partner and find a way that is a resolution for those feelings. Right, but I'm feeling like I'm feeling stuck, but she isn't. That's okay. And she should be okay with that. Because your feelings are valid and you're not choosing to feel that way. So what you can do is if she cares about you, she'll still want to help you feel unstuck, even if she's not feeling stuck. And the fact that she's not feeling stuck will give her more energy to do so. So you guys are like you're on a ship. Your relationship is the ship and you are two people. So right now the ship is not broken, right? But you are sick. You're sick on the ship so she can help you. And if she was sick, you would help her. And if you're both sick, you would help each other. But she doesn't have to have the same problem as you in order for your problem to be valid. So that's something that I think maybe like you're realizing about yourself is just because you're the only one feeling stuck, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It doesn't mean you don't deserve support and it doesn't mean you don't deserve help. It just means that it's how you're feeling and your relationship should be somebody that you can go to support that issue. So that's why you're being asked to communicate is you're saying there's nothing wrong with you. I know you're not feeling stuck, but I need to be honest with you because I love you about the fact that I am feeling stuck and I would really like support in that. Does that make sense? Yes, you're so welcome. I really hope that helped you. Yeah, you deserve to be supported, girl, even if she doesn't have the same problem. Okay, next is Bellamy. Bellamy. I'm so sorry for pronouncing your name wrong. I'm low-key dyslexic as fuck, guys. I live in Bali, Indonesia, guys. My list is currently closed because it's really long and I have a client in like 40 minutes. I'm trying to finish the list here. Okay, are you here? If she's not here, I'm just going to do the reading because, so if she's here, she'll feel it. and she'll know. If she's not, then she can come back and watch it. It's my birthday today. Oh my gosh, it's her birthday. Thought I'd treat myself for the reading. I want a message regarding my spiritual channel life journey. I've been having an incredibly hard time pushing through or channeling this cycle. I'm seeing 777 a lot today. It's my birthday, being the 7th. My free drink would have been 777, lol. Anyways, love you, girl. You inspire me. P.S. If the streams are saved and unlisted, let me know. I can come back to these. Yes, they are saved. Oh my gosh, I hope she comes back to this. It is her birthday. You're not going to see it in a playback, but everybody's saying happy birthday in the chat to you right now. It's a lot. So many birthdays today. Celebration, energy. If you already paid for a reading, I'll have to leave in 40 minutes for my client, and then I'll do my client over FaceTime for 45 minutes, and then I'll jump back on live to finish the readings. So cute. Okay, general. Somebody said you look vegan. That's so funny. Oh, dang, girl. Okay, so I read in your message that you're having a hard time working through a lesson. The death is loud here with the 10 of Wands. So this is actually a very clear message for you. It's a positive one as well. So 4 of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles reversed is immediately giving me this energy that you're being called to reflect on things that you've invested a lot of energy to that are no longer serving you. So these could be things that at one time did serve you, but no longer are. So this is, to me, Queen of Cups reversed is the next card with the Hermit reversed. This is telling me that you could be emotionally overgiving to spirituality or to intellectualizing or to healing. So when this energy comes through for me, it's like a spiritual ego type vibe of, okay, well, I have this emotion, so I need to process it. I have this emotion, so I need to sit in it, and I need to observe it, and I need to look at it, and I need to pick the scab so I can understand what's happening. That is something that you do to heal trauma. That is, I need to understand my patterns. I need to understand my past so I don't repeat it. Once you've already done that work, then you're just keeping yourself stuck in the past. And you're actually invalidating how you want to feel by overanalyzing how you used to feel. So this energy right now feels like you're reflecting on times in your life or moments in your day where you're overgiving emotionally to a spiritual pattern of healing. So then we have 7 of Wands reversed with the Death and the 10 of Wands. This is actually a sense of confidence. This, if you saw my message that I posted yesterday where I'm wearing like a green zip up, like if you haven't seen it, this could resonate for you. But it feels that a sense of your identity is coming from how strong you are, how much you've grown, how much you've transformed, how much you've transmuted from the pain that you went through. So some of your identity is coming from growing through pain, growing through seeing something, picking it apart and growing from yourself, like experiencing pain, analyzing it and moving forward. But right now, what your guides want you to recognize is that is a trauma response. So how they want you to show up instead is, instead of experiencing something hard and working through it or triumphing or conquering, how can I just on a day-to-day basis say, you know what? It doesn't feel good to analyze this emotion. It doesn't feel good to constantly look at my past. How can I just say, you know what? Let me take a bath. Let me go on a walk. Let me listen to music and let me take myself out to eat. You're not psychoanalyzing, you're not overindulging, you're not being codependent, you're not being avoidant. You're just saying, you know what, how can I make my day as peaceful as possible? And how can I make that my strength instead of my strength being overanalyzing myself? So you're actually being asked to right now, come out of a hermit period of constantly overanalyzing or self-inflicting. This could have been a 2-year cycle for you, so take that how it resonates. But you are being called to lighten up when it comes to the actions you're taking on a day-to-day basis. And instead of saying, how can I heal? Say, how can I embrace peace? How can I feel good? How can I feel soft? Focus on how you feel rather than intellectualizing and how can you heal? Because healing is feeling. And this next phase for you is choosing what feels good instead of not trusting that what feels good is good enough for you to not psychoanalyze. Okay, so that was Bellamy. Happy birthday, my love. I'm so sorry for pronouncing your name wrong. I know I've said that like 4 times, but I literally feel so bad. Okay, next is Michaela. Michaela. And then Samantha. So Michaela, are you still here? Michaela. Okay, there you are. Okay, I have to find. Did you put your question? Okay, yeah, wait. What's coming in regarding my love in my future? Okay. Okay, you have a specific person, but you're curious overall. Okay, so what's coming in for your love life? So we are going to use the animal oracle first for you. Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I also love that song. Okay, so within your love life, you're going through a transformational period right now of knowing how to protect yourself. Bro, I literally would take a moment to listen to a song and dance to it, but first, it'll get copyrighted, so I can't upload the live. And also, I am on like an actual time crunch right now, so I literally can't. Girl. Okay, let me clarify with tarot first before I speak on this. Guys, I dance every single day. Every single day, I put my headphones on, I dance in my room. You are going back and forth between an old version of you and a new version of you. Like, that's literally something that's happening for you, Michaela. Somebody just sent a payment. Phoebe, oh my gosh, another reading. Oh my god. I'm definitely gonna have to get on live again after my client. So you could have had a pattern in the past, and this is something that you're actually currently battling. This is something that is still in your energy, but it feels that you're aware of it. So 4 of Cups is coming through with the 2 of Pentacles reversed. There is a little bit of boredom when it comes to your love life because of a pattern that you used to have. So Black Bear is on the bottom with Fox reversed. Fox is an energy of codependency, and it's an energy of needing something within your lower chakras in another person. So that means that your confidence is coming from what you want from someone else. Your emotional security is coming from what you want from someone else, and your sense of safety is coming from what you want from someone else, rather than already having those things independently in your daily basis, you know, showing up in providing yourself those needs. So right now, this could have created a tendency for you to attract people that are not giving you what you want, but you overgive to the illusion of, if I give enough, then eventually this person will give me what I want. Instead of actually saying, well, this person isn't giving me what I want, so I'm not going to overgive. This person is giving me 10%, so I'm going to give 10%. This person is giving me 20, so I'm going to give 20. Instead of you saying, well, this person is giving me 20% and I want 100%, so I'm going to give them 100% and hope that they're going to match my energy. That is the energy that you're letting go of right now when it comes to relationships, which is you emotionally protecting yourself by recognizing, is this person showing up? Does this person make me feel good right now? And are my feelings coming from their present actions, not are my feelings coming from what I'm hoping to get? So there's a lot of change when it comes to your emotional perspective and the emotional intent that you're giving yourself when you're expanding connections. So with the white stag, I gotta clarify this if this is you or this is another person, because you're coming through with dragon, which is the energy of, it's like a dragon and a fairy. Like I'm literally gonna show you guys. I literally have a fairy and a dragon, because a dragon protects a fairy, and a fairy is like a soft, like sweet, loving energy. So, and this deck is literally has fairies all over it. So you're actually learning to protect your soft feminine energy and not give that to somebody that's not actually showing you that they deserve it, through action and through present awareness. I love this. Okay, clarifying the white stag. This is the divine masculine energy. We have the magician. The magician. That's literally what I'm saying here. So you are in alignment right now with manifesting a divine masculine energy, as long as you're following through with the lesson of protecting yourself. So what this is telling me is your guides are wanting you to say, okay, how can I value and honor what I want in a connection? What does my dream man or dream woman look like? Whoever it is, what does my dream person look like? How do they make me feel? What actions do they take to make me feel that way? And how are they being consistent? What do I want in a relationship? And those are the standards that you're creating to say, when you show up for somebody, unless they are actively showing up for you in that way, they're actively giving you those things, then you are not going to overgive. That is how you're going to value yourself. So you're actually protecting your divine masculine energy by having standards and not matching someone else unless they match you first. The Hermit reversed with the Strength here. Yeah, this is a lot about your confidence and also believing that this is something that is going to attract a relationship. So this is very much faith-based energy because it's requiring you to transform a lot. I'm not getting anything about like the present connection that you're in. Not saying that it's not relevant, not saying that it is. It's just not something I think your guides want you to focus on too heavily. I think this is the energy of saying the person that you're interested in, how you show up for them should again be dependent on this lesson of saying, well, are they actually giving to me? Are they prioritizing me? Are they showing me that, you know, they want me? And if the energy is no, then I'm not going to overgive. Yeah, you are creating security within yourself. This is I'm actually getting, there's some type of an addiction to wanting a relationship. This is what you're clearing out. It's like it's a codependency to a relationship. So like fantasizing what you want something to be because you want it really fast and you want it right now. So there's like a rush energy. This is what you're clearing out with protecting yourself and actually enjoying the process, enjoying like allowing someone to show up for you instead of overgiving to try to rush the process. So it's an illusion that you're coming out of right now. So that's my advice here right now for you. You're doing good within this lesson. Just make sure that you're valuing how you feel and you're paying attention to the present moment in your love life. But as long as you're staying true to this lesson, you are attracting a divine masculine. But manifestation is self-made, right? So as long as you are choosing to say, what is the manifestation I want and how can I align to that, you will get this. That is what I'm getting for you, Samantha. Oh, wait, was that Samantha? Yes, I think that was Samantha. Or no, this is Michaela. Wait, I'm literally focusing on manifesting right now. What? Queen, keep manifesting. You are so welcome, Michaela. Yes. Okay. Yeah. See, we went the opposite way. That's where we're going here. Next is Samantha. Now Samantha is up. Need to find Samantha. Okay, are you here, Samantha? I'm kind of in a rush, so I think I'm just gonna do her reading because she has a question here. How do I go about / get out of this toxic home situation? What should I know? That's a deep question. Okay. It's either a bug or it's construction. I have no idea. I actually don't know what the sound is. But I hear it too, and it happens all the time. Not the bitter men in my chat. Upset that I won't say hi to them. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is actually going to require you a sacrifice to get out of this energy here. So first things first, with the bottom of the deck energy, there's a really loud vibe here that you say, I want to get out. That's like the main energy here. Like, I want to get out of this situation. This doesn't feel good for me. I feel stuck here. This is toxic. That is absolutely true. That is absolutely valid. But something that else is coming through here is, what do you want? That's what you don't want. What you don't want is to be stuck in the situation. What you don't want is to be around the people. That's what you don't want. But when we're motivated by pain, that isn't something that necessarily motivates a manifestation. So what you're being asked to focus on right now is, you're aware that the situation is toxic. You're aware that the situation doesn't feel good for you. But what is it that you do want out of the situation? I want people that validate me and people that love me. So then right now, primal, reversed with energy, you are being asked to transmute through your body right now because you don't have physical control over the situation. So right now, if you're aware that the people in your life are not showing up for you or not validating you, then if you not already, take space and take time. Set boundaries, whether that's through silence, whether that's through locking yourself in your room, whether that's through choosing to say, well, I'm not getting this and this and this from my parents, and they're not showing up for me, they're not validating me, and they argue with me and invalidate me all the time. So how can I go to my room and write myself a letter and validate myself and process what it feels like to not be validated? That is going to shift the energy in your body of how it feels to be validated, so then you can recognize that energy and attract it. So energy attracts to energy. When we have stagnancy in our body, and again, we only focus on like escaping or what we don't want, we're going to attract a similar energy that mirrors to us what we actually do want, which is going to bring out the stagnancy of what it is we're actually living. So primal, being in the reverse position, tells me that there are stuck emotions that the situation is mirroring to you right now. So with eternal youth, like I said, this is you recognizing what you want. Look at the reality that you want, okay? And I think emotion is the biggest thing right now that your guides want you to focus on. So I want emotional validation. I want someone to tell me that they love me, that they're proud of me, that I am amazing, like words of affirmation. Okay, so how can you create affirmations and tell yourself that every single morning and notice how you feel when you say those things? I wish somebody would do things for me. Okay, so clean yourself, clean your room, take a bath, cook yourself dinner, do something special for yourself. I wish somebody would buy me gifts. Even if you don't have a lot of money, buy yourself something special that maybe your inner child would have wanted. So if you go to the 5 love languages of how your parents or your family is not showing up for you, and you start to use that as a way to transmute that energy and show up for yourself, while validating the sadness of your family not showing up for you. So you're recognizing the sadness, you're recognizing the pain, and you're processing those emotions. but you're showing up for yourself anyway, which is what you wish your parents would do. You wish your parents would validate how you feel and show up for you anyway. So that's exactly what you're doing, and that is going to transmute, and that's going to align you to a manifestation where not only are you recognizing what you want, but you're also giving it to yourself so you can recognize it, so you can call that into your reality. So the biggest thing right now for you is being motivated by pleasure rather than being motivated by pain. So I think it's really important for you to see that what is it that I didn't get in my past? What is it that I'm not getting now? And how can I take an action every single day to liberate myself by showing up for myself in that way and validating how I feel along the way while still showing up? This could even be you transmuting these emotions through painting, through song, through dance, through movement. With the body, this is a creative energy. So this is you seeing your feelings, seeing your emotions, and validating them in a way that is going to benefit your situation, that is going to bring you positive energy instead of feeling like a victim. So that's the biggest energy that I'm getting here for you, Samantha. Is Samantha here? I wasn't sure if I saw you. She might need to watch this back. Samantha, if you're watching this back, I love you. You're doing amazing, and I really hope that this resonated. Okay, I have like 15 minutes. Because I'm going to have to go in 15 minutes. If I haven't done your reading yet, then I'm going to do my client for like 45 minutes to an hour, and then I will come back on live and finish the readings. Okay, so next is Nat. Nat, you are next. Oh, good night, Michaela. Are you here, Nat? If she's not here, I'll just do the reading. Oh, she is here. Okay, amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, I love this question. Okay, so his feelings towards you and how the next meeting might go. Okay, let's see here. His feelings towards you, how the next meeting might go. I think there's a flipped card in here. Yes, there is. Oh! Oh, a 7 of Swords. That was weird. Why is that there? It's on the bottom of the deck now. What is... Send it out, please. Okay, so the 7 of Cups is here. I've seen the 7 of Wands. It was literally flipped in the deck, which is so weird. That's like literally the card of deception or self-sabotage. And the Seven of Cups is here. I saw the Queen of Cups reversed. I just have to say that this person's energy towards you is not like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm super emotionally invested. It's not giving like super deceptive. It's not giving anything terrible, but it's just not giving like, make sure you are not imagining a fantasy with this person so you can protect yourself. Is this going to bring healing? This is going to bring you healing in a way that is grounding towards truth and towards reality and towards going slow in the way that benefits your heart and not your ego. So right now, like if you have a habit of fantasizing connection, this is something that your guides like want you to let go of, okay? So with the Seven of Pentacles coming through and the Knight of Cups reversed, because this has been something that's like been patient, it's been a buildup, it's been slow, there is a vibe here. Like this person feels that this has been a slow energy. It's something that's like, oh, well, we have potential to build something. It doesn't feel attached and it doesn't feel detached. Your energy feels a little bit attached. And that is something that your guides are wanting you to make sure that you're not like over giving to. You are coming through with the High Priestess and the Star and then the World and the King of Swords reversed. So right now, like I said, this person's energy is coming through as, oh, I definitely have a habit of over fantasizing, yeah. So how this next meeting might go, it's giving neutral. It's giving this person's energy is not going to like emotionally satisfy you the way that you want. Like I can say that with full confidence with them coming out as the King of Swords reversed. Their energy is going to be more strategic and intellectual than it is going to be emotional. So if you go in with this expectation that they're going to be the King of Cups and this is going to be a beautiful reunion and this is going to be amazing, let that go. Not because it's unrealistic, but because it's not healthy to hold on to something that isn't happening if you have a pattern of being codependent. So what I would like you to do is maybe transform that fantasy into standards, okay? So then you can go into it and say, okay, well, I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how this person is going to show up, but I do know that I would like for this to happen, and I would like for this and this and this to happen. And if it doesn't happen, I don't need to shut him out. I don't need to close the door, but I do need to recognize that that is a sign for me to lessen the fantasy that I have of this person. You know, so their actions and how they show up is going to show you who is this person really? How are they going to be able to show up for me? And what is the reality and the truth of this situation? So I do think that there is like potential emotional letdown for you in the situation because it's a lesson that you're learning. But there is also an opportunity for a new beginning, whether this is talking about you becoming new within how you approach relationships or this person and you having some kind of new beginning. And the new beginning, again, with the Seven of Pentacles, it would not be like, oh my gosh, I love you, we're in a relationship. It would more so be like, yeah, I guess let's see where this goes. And then you would be approaching that through a grounded space of standards. This person would be approaching it through slow energy as well. So what they don't want you to do is have an expectation for a beautiful, amazing reality and that get upset when you don't get that and then sabotage the idea of any relationship happening. If this is something that's going to happen, it's going to be something that is stable and slow. So enjoy the building of the connection rather than attaching onto what you want the connection to be. Enjoy what it is becoming rather than attaching onto what you want it to be. That is the energy that I'm getting for you, Nat. It's coming through really clear. You look like my neurologist. Why is that such a compliment? I look like a neurologist? Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate your honesty, and that reading was so accurate and really helpful. I'm so happy to hear that. Yes, I'm really happy. Thank you for being receptive to the honesty. Because I want to protect your heart, Queen. I want you to protect your heart. Chloe, I already sang you happy birthday. Okay, guys, so I have Denise, Phoebe, Abby, and Cheyenne. But I have 10 minutes until my client. So I'm going to hop off now. And this will be uploaded to my YouTube channel for anyone that isn't here. And then I'm after my client in about 1 hour. So Yeah, I'm just going to say 1 hour because everyone's time difference is different. I will come back on and I will finish my last 4 clients, okay? So if you are on my list and you're here, I'll be back in an hour, guys. Okay, I love you guys. I would love to see names of people that have paid. Denise, okay, you're on my list. Denise. Phoebe, are you here? Will you be back? Cheyenne, okay, yes, Cheyenne is on my list. And then Abby and Phoebe. You're welcome. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I love you so much. I will see you in about an hour, okay? Speak soon, guys.